What's going on, guys? John here, and we're back with another episode of the Alaska State Dynasty. And man, are we so back? Uh, Something just fell upstairs. I'm at college right now, so the people upstairs are really loud. It's all right. But yeah, if you missed last episode, I'm telling you right now, go watch it. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. You need to watch that game. It is probably the best game you will see on this channel. An overtime thriller in which we somehow managed to pull off the victory against a team that was very good. I'm pretty sure they might have been the best team in the conference. Because if we look at conference standings, I guess they were technically, yeah, they would have been 3-0. So they would have been the second team in the second seed. And after we beat them, they dropped to fourth. Um, Actually, wait, hold up. Second most points for, most points against, point differential. I mean, we're not bad. Average margin of victory. I mean, yeah, we're not doing half bad. We're on a 2-game win streak. We're like we're legitimately in contention. We're mid, 4-4. But I think there's a chance at a bowl game here. I don't think we're gonna play the conference championship or anything. I don't think we play Colorado State. But I think the rest of the season we play Hawaii, who's bad. New Mexico we play this week, and maybe I think Eastern Michigan. So yeah. Last episode, Aiden Knoll got Player of the Week in the MAC, which makes it, or in the Mountain West, sorry, which makes it 3 straight weeks we've had a player win Offensive Player, and I think, let's see, that'd be the fourth time this season we've had an Offensive Player, and sixth time total we've had a player win Player of the Week, which is really good. Um, Meanwhile, uh, we've got New Mexico State, who's, or not New Mexico State, New Mexico, who is not good either. And this is a very important week. Dominique Ahmed is visiting Florida State right now. They play Pittsburgh, and if they win, they will probably lock us out. And then the week after, they play Auburn. So we basically have to hope and pray that Florida State loses and Auburn loses, and we can somehow jump them. But I doubt that's going to happen. So basically, we can say goodbye to our chances of getting a 5-star recruit. I'm keeping him on the board just in case. But other than that, it is time to hop in. I have played 4 straight games. I've been sitting here for 4 hours, about, just straight up grinding games out. I think in this recording session, I am 2-2. I lost the Fresno State game. Or I guess this is the third game. This is the fourth game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I lost the Fresno State game, and then I've won the last 2 against. Oh, no, I'm not going to remember the game I played 2 games ago. We beat UNLV. That was the last game. But the other game was San Diego State. That's right. We beat San Diego State, and then we beat UNLV. Now it's time to go again. New Mexico State has not won a conference game. Let's keep it that way. All right, here is the New Mexico offense. Let's see what they've got in store for us. A first play run. I don't like that. I don't know why I have the urge to call New Mexico State. It's really weird. But as it is now 2nd and 2, going to hand it off, and great tackle by dude on the defensive line, whose name is, oh yeah, Javon Smith-Combs. I should have known that. Oh, and I don't know who I'm on. 3rd and 2, and that's going to be a first down as Hartwell, the running back, is injured. I bet if you're watching all of these videos in succession, which it might even be me that's watching this in succession, like future me. What's up, future me, by the way, if you are watching this? Why are you watching my videos, weirdo? Trying to boost your view count. But last episode, I ended the video with a lot of hype. I'm trying to, simmer down. Nothing exciting's happened yet. I'm trying to stay happy, right? But I kind of suck at this game. But I don't want to seem like I'm like a crazy dude who's high off of doing nothing so far this game. So I've got to do something before I'll turn up the hype meter, as that's a great tackle by Georgia Corey. And that leads to a 3rd and 3. I'm going to pass commit. They wouldn't run the ball with a dude who's got Mike Allstott's number. It's a crazy pull. Mike Allstott mentioned, as that's a touchdown for New Mexico. All right, it is 2nd and 10 after an incompletion, but this Alaska State offense, led by LaMarcus Brewer, who has had a very good last couple of games. Obviously, against UNLV, did throw a couple picks. That's my fault. Neither of those picks were his fault. That was completely on me for just being a brain-dead user, as Chris Leno is hurt. I swear, these guys all suck. I think, yeah, I do think. I think Bryson Jones has a chance to surpass 1,000 yards this season. It's going to be really close. And I mean really close. But he's at 726. Needs 300 more, and he's gotten 300 in 2 games. Who's to say he can't get it in a little bit more than 2, as I was trying to force it to him. I guess I wasn't even trying to force it to him. I was just trying to get the ball out to anybody. It just happened to be Bryson Jones. As looks like they're blitzing the guy off the edge. Brian Williams makes a nice catch for 5. Just that immediate throw. I was really hoping he wouldn't just drop it. So now it's 3rd and 5. What do the Lobos got? Try and stop us. Nothing, because we've got Bryson Jones. Goes for 6. He's got 11 yards already today. All right, we got to calm back down. Throwing the ball too much. Moving over Houston. The tight end, who used to be an O-lineman. We get 4 there. I like moving around Houston so he can actually give me the blocks I need. As it is 3rd and 6. Aiden Knoll, Mr. Run After Catch. Aiden Knoll, I think, is our 2nd leading receiver. He's got the 2nd most receiving yards this season, which is utter insanity, considering he's a running back. But I just love throwing to my running backs. He's like Christian McCaffrey, basically. Except I think McCaffrey is a bit better as a running back. As there's Brian Williams, who I believe led us in touchdowns our first year. Just a random fun tidbit about Brian Williams. And then he was not even the starter last year because we had Judah Azimwa. So he started and then didn't really get many touches and then started again. So look at him doing stuff. As we are stuffed there. Yeah, so now it's 2nd and goal. Going for Houston. And that's probably the most yards Houston will ever gain on a play. And I don't think I'll ever get him a touchdown if I had being 100% honest. But now it's 3rd and goal. And I don't know why I threw that. If I'm being honest, I probably should have handed it off. But I think I have a Bryson Jones touchdown here. Just gonna lob it up. And he threw it too far. I don't want to bullet pass it because it's gonna get jumped, but I didn't want you to lob it that much. And we turn the ball over. Good tackle by Greenwood. As I really need to get safety here. Big hit there. 3rd and 7. I mean, we look so good on that first try. We cannot give up anything here. They might take this to the end of the quarter, though. They will. It is 7-0 at the end of the quarter. We've got to do something. Did not call the right play, so I'm going to quickly audible out of it. And it's a great play. They're going to call rough. Nuts holding. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I thought they were going to call rough it. Oh, an eligible man downfield. Even better. I'm declining that. You are punting the ball right back to me. We're going to start with an inside zone to Jarian Parker, who gets a great gain. I'll be honest. I don't think I've had a single hold on a run play. Obviously, that's probably famous last words, but, like, legitimately, have you guys... I don't think I've had a single one. I think it's been every time it's been a pass play. Because that's a great spin move by our boy, Bryson Jones. And now it's 1st and 10. as LaMarcus Brewer's going to have open field. Just get out of bounds, bud. And that's a solid gain to get first and goal. Going Brian Williams. And it's 4th and goal from the 4. And I'm going for this. This is a big game. We need to win this game. Well, we need to win every game. But this is an important one. Going Bryson Jones. Makes up for the last one. Touchdown. All right, 1st and 10, as it's now a tie game. As that's a good tackle by Marcus Moon, who has basically been the hero of the defense over the last 2 games. 3 picks in 2 games. Should have had 3 in the San Diego State game, but did have the game-sealing interception in overtime versus UNLV. Marcus Moon has maybe one of the biggest turnarounds I've seen in any of my series so far, which I guess is not a lot. It's what, Alaska State, Liberty, which doesn't really have any longevity, and Giants franchise didn't have any longevity, Patriots franchise, but you don't see this kind of turnaround by a player. All right, 1st and 10. And we've got Brian Williams wide open. Run a man over, Brian. Another catch for Brian Williams, by the way. He has 4, which is probably as many as he's had the whole season. All right, I'm sensing a Bryson Jones deep ball here. Here's the snap. Nope, it's Jordan Houston, and he catches it. Jordan Houston drops a decent amount of balls, but those ones he just does not drop for some reason. The ones that are like random crossing routes, I think he drops those less than the average player. As now I'm just starting to force feed the rock to my receivers. Hold up, let's run the ball. Let's actually lock in for a second. Going left side run, Jerry and Parker. He's got lead blocking. He gets 3. That's not bad. All right, 3rd and 7. See what we got? Got Jordan Houston, and Jordan Houston is down to the 2, and now he's hurt. He's celebrating the 1st down, though, so how hurt can he really be? He's down 4 medium route running and 4 speed. I mean, that's pretty hurt to me, but... Going outside, Bryson Jones. He loses a yard. That's not good. But we'll sub out Houston for now. I can't have Houston getting hurt. Sending Noel in motion. Aiden Noel will get us down to the 2 again. So we gain those very minimal amounts of yards back that we lost. And now we've got a 3rd and goal. And it's Bryson Jones. Touchdown. I went to my most trusted receiver. I mean, I had the jump ball threat and Cade Workman in, but Bryson Jones is just better in every facet of the game. Touchdown. Fumble. Oh my gosh. Georgia Corey is going to have a fumble 6. He forced it himself, recovered it, and scored. I'm not even commentating. I'm not expecting a fumble 6. I mean, I try to hit stick every kick return because those are the ones that have the least downside to hit sticking. But a Corey just... I mean, he already plays almost all of our offensive snaps. And now he plays special teams, forces a fumble, and gets the touchdown. All right, 1st and 10 after... Oh, Carter, get over there. Oh, boy. This is bad. Another fumble! It's picked up by Tevin Daniels. Tevin Daniels is not going to get the touchdown, but another forced fumble. Oh, no. A fall apart for New Mexico as Tevin Daniels just got the ball just right in front of him. Carl Morris just lit up the tight end as he was wide open. He takes it down the field, and I don't think it was even Morris that forced it. I think it was the other guy, but they're going to credit Morris with it. So I guess Morris will take that. Can't complain too much. As now it's 1st and 10. Handoff, Parker. Oh, he loses like 4. That's less than ideal. As who's hurt? Oh, Jordan Houston. Jordan, I'm just going to bench you for now. I can't have you getting hurt on me. Especially since we have this man, Bryson Jones, down to the 1, 2. He's on the 2. Oh, heck no. We ain't letting this happen. Jones, I'm going to put in motion. Fires, Bryson Jones touchdown. You know it's going to him. He's got 3 touchdowns and like 40 yards. Bryson Jones is just a menace to society. You know, one thing I'm noticing is when I get fumbles, they come in bunches. Like, there was that one game where I had like 5 fumbles, which I recovered 3 of. And then now we've got 2 in this game already, and it's the first half. I'm not saying there's going to be more or anything, but like, why can't the fumbles be spread out more? Like, I almost never get fumbles as an offense, knock on wood. That's me knocking on my desk. That's wood. I think it's wood. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. This is insanity. Jaden Smith recovers yet another fumble. I mean, I don't want to adjust the sliders, make them get less fumbles, because then we'll never get a fumble. But it only comes at 1 game. Rondell Carter forces the fumble. That was recovered by Jaden Smith. It's just a bloodbath. I don't know what to say. As now we get the ball. Gonna fire out to Matthias Berger. Berger will get the first. I don't even know if you'll see Jordan Houston the rest of the game, because I don't know how long the starters are going to be in the game at this point. Brewer fires. He's got Parker. Parker's in for 6. We're up by 28. Oh, man. You know, I think this just goes back to my statement I made at some point. I think it was the game when I did get like 5 fumbles. Like, you don't get a lot of fumbles. I go for hit sticks every play, right? And I flame myself for it because it's not the smart plan. But it's to get fumbles. And I may not get a lot of fumbles, but when I get fumbles, I get a lot of fumbles. And I don't know what the reason is behind it. Like, is there like a science behind why in one game I all of a sudden get fumbles? Like, is it because of the field? Like, is it because of like, it's not raining, so I can't say it's because of the rain. Like, is there something going on in this game that it all of a sudden just makes the ball slip out? I don't know. Like, I could not tell you why the reason is I'm all of a sudden getting, like, I've got 3 fumbles in this game. It's just really weird. So, I wish there was a science behind it. There probably isn't. So that's a great tackle by Moon. I once again go for a hit stick. When they're facing your back, it's not actually smart to go for a hit stick because there's no fumble to be forced. So when they're spinning, I should just go for a normal tackle. But it's in the heat of the moment, you know. You're just like, oh, hit stick, that's the hardest thing you can do. Fumble, haha, haha. Uh-oh. See, there's 2 more hit stick attempts. What am I doing? I'm literally talking about don't go for hit sticks. And what do? I still go for every single hit stick. Without fail, I'm going for a hit sticks every time. Good tackle by Corey. Meanwhile, I'm not even commentating what's going on in the game. Like, the only thing I've been mentioning about this game so far is the missed hit sticks. As that's a touchdown. That's cool. Not cool, but it's something. All right, it's 3rd and 9. I haven't shown you the first 2 plays because they've been really uneventful. And that one's not eventful either. We're going to punt. 1st and 10 for New Mexico. Good tackle, Marcus Moon, as their running back is hurt again. I think he just got back from his last injury. Now he's injured again. Sounds about right. Call it the Anthony Davis. Oh my gosh. 4th fumble of the game, and we recover another one. All right, 2nd and 10. Berger's going to gain 2. That leads to a 3rd and 8. And I think Yeah, Cade Workman underneath. There's a flag for holding, probably. No, roughing the passer. All right, I'll take the extra first. As, yep, we'll take that. So we get the catch and the extra 15. I don't know how long we're going to see the starters, honestly. Aiden Knoll, good catch and run. We can go at stretch. I mean, I still want to get the off the number one sometime starting and playing, you know. But at what point does it become a bad idea because they're going to get hurt? And at what point do I consider the lead safe to put in the backups? Like, I don't know what you consider safe. As Knoll, good game. 250 yards and 4 touchdowns for LaMarcus Brewer, by the way, in case you were wondering. There's another catch for Houston. I've gotten 2 catches. Yeah, because see, like, now Jarian Parker's hurt. Yeah, it's elbow bursitis, but when does that become broken ankle? Or, like, fractured tibia or something severe? Like, I don't want to risk my starters getting hurt as Cade Workman has a touchdown. So I'll make the decision. It'll probably be fourth quarter is when I'll actually put the full backups in. But, yeah. All right, 1st and 10. Who's going to fumble this time? All I know is Javion Smith-Combs just made an insane tackle. Like, at this point, I tend to call plays really fast. Anyway, my brain just says, which one is the best of the first 3 plays that you guys show me? But at the same time, now I'm just kind of clicking whatever button the play is accessible because usually it's just A. Because at this point, it doesn't matter what play I call. The game's nearly over already. It's 30 points. And, as it's not 30, it's 28. My bad. Please don't kill me. But, yeah, like at one point, does it just become like it doesn't matter? Especially if they're just going to fumble. It's like that's what half my hit sticks happen. They just kind of bounce off. But today, I think is hit sticks a timing thing? Like, is it down to the science of what time do I time it? And sometimes I'm just so unbelievably locked in on the timing of hit sticks that I can just force everyone in a game, and then because that just doesn't make sense, right? Because if I just all of a sudden I become elite at timing it up, I reach that sixth sense of what time do I need to hit the stick. I feel like then I'd be able to figure it out every game. Because like this is the 4th game in a row I've played, and in all of the other games I did not force a single fumble. So why is it this game that all of a sudden I have 4 straight fumbles? I don't know. Do I need to play a 5th game in a row to figure it out? No, because then I'll be playing until midnight, and I think that's a horrible idea. Because I don't want to ruin this team because I decided I wanted to play 5 games in a row. That's like 5 hours worth of just sitting in front of a screen. That's a horrible idea. Man, I sound like a mom. Kids, if you've sat in front of your screen for 5 hours, go outside, do something. Don't be like me. I'm a failure. I guess I'm at school, so I guess I can't be too much of a failure, but like, go study or something. You see, I don't have to study right now because I don't really have any homework or anything, so there's nothing to study. Why is Jarian Parker back in? Did I not say bench him? By the way, I think when I go to put my backups in, I'm going to have to do it manually because otherwise I might lose some of my red shirts. I have to be careful who they put in. Like Khalil Lewis, I think, doesn't have any more eligibility left under his red shirt. Maybe one more game, and I don't want to use it in this game. Because you never know if I just want to, like, say, oh, you just get a random game in the final game of the year. As LaMarcus Brewer just had a 360 no scope. Honestly, I think I'm going to put Dwayne Kane in right now. Dwayne Kane's going to play right now. Just because I don't want LaMarcus Brewer to get hurt. He's already kind of banged up. So LaMarcus Brewer, you're done. I'll probably put in the backup receivers. Like Bryson Jones will be benched after the 3rd quarter. Oh, I don't know what flag that's going to be. Roughing the passer. You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I'm going to bench all the rest of the starting receivers, and then we'll come back to that after I figure everything out. All right, it's a lot more difficult than I expected, but I have put in all the backups I wanted. Because if you just click sub backups, it'll just start throwing in random dudes in random positions. Like, for example, Harvey Brightwell and the wide receiver, what's his name? The one that we redshirted, Khalil Lewis, would both have been thrown in at the very bench spots. When everybody gets tired, they would actually throw them into the lineup, which is why they started using their red shirts. As great run by Nick Hepburn will actually make a short, but we're just going to QB sneak that across. Come on, Dwayne. But as we're actually stuffed. Okay. Oh, well. But yeah, so, like, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally waste the rest of my redshirt years on some of my guys I have sitting. Because, like, Khalil Lewis is an elite dev trait. Elite. I don't want to waste that. His first year, I don't want to use him on just a season where he gets 0 touches. You know, so I wanted to bench him because I didn't want to risk to take that chance. So I'm going to manually, every time I want to put in backups, if I remember, fingers crossed I remember, I want to put in manually everybody. So that way I don't lead to a problem where I accidentally waste a red shirt with someone. As that's a great play by Sidney Stovall, I think is what the dude's name is. Who's the dude all the way over there? Oh, that's Holland. Why is Holland playing cornerback? Is he a cornerback? I thought he was a safety. Overthrow. We get the ball back. So it's like nothing ever happened. I might give Dwayne Kane a couple more drives, and then we might see Jackie Wolf come in. Just tried to go for a hurdle. I'm just out here having fun, man. So I think that's Hepburn's first ever reception. It's 2 yards there. We're just kind of playing to have fun now. We're going to go Workman. He's going to get those. No, he's not going to get the 2 yards we needed. Are you kidding me? Give me QB sneak again. You can't stop it twice. They stopped it twice. You got to be kidding me. Who's my center? This dude sucks. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're just here kind of vibing. Uh-oh. Huge hit, Malik Moon. I wonder how development works, because, like, Marcus Moon had a couple better stats than Malik, so I wonder if that's why he went up by so high of overall and Malik didn't. Because other than that, I mean, Malik went up like 2 overall and Marcus went up 7 or something ridiculous like that. And they both had the same dev trait, they had the same stats. Like, I don't understand what caused that change, you know? So I'm just a little confused how that works. I was wondering, like, maybe it's because, oh, well, Marcus Moon, the game thinks Marcus Moon had a better season, so he's going to develop better, or what? As George Norija, great tackle there. You think he's a freshman? So is Ben Laney. I think Ben Laney was a redshirt freshman. So we've got like a bunch of guys who don't usually get a lot of play time. They're actually going to play like the entire quarter. Because this quarterback has been just sad. He's 0 for 3. That's a good stop there. They're going to go for it. Well, you think you still got a chance? I mean, they put in their backups, so I can't surely think they have a chance. Unless their quarterback is just hurt. Because I think some of these guys are their starters. So maybe the starting quarterback just got hurt. As that is a touchdown. That's unfortunate. Alright, apparently they still think they can win. But that's immediately going to be... That hope is immediately going to be dashed by the fact that we got the onside kick. As now we're running jet sweeps to Cade Workman. This is amazing. Our 6'6" receiver is getting jet sweeps. He's got 5 catches. That's insane. Um, all right. Player running. I don't even know what I chose. Sure, this works. We've got a man. It's Knutson, the tight end. Third string tight end. He might even be fourth string. But yeah, so Alex Sun, he's the transfer we got. His we throw. Incomplete. I wonder if Florida State won. It's kind of an important game to pay attention to. I just now started reading the bottom ticker. So as a flag, it's going to be pass interference. This is sad. New Mexico, I haven't even put on shoot clock. I've not remembered that. I want to score once with the backups. Hepburn just does not have the change of direction that I need from a guy right now. We're going to go Matthias Berger probably on this bubble. Makes the catch, gains one. He's probably got like 5 catches. All right, Cade Workman corner route. Actually going to go underneath to Young. It's going to be a flag for holding. Florida, oh, the game hasn't started yet. Dang it. Yeah, Florida State's 18th overall. There's no chance they lose that game. 4th and 5. I don't want a stat pad, but I also don't want to kick the field goal. So you win some, you lose some. Cade Workman, touchdown. All right, and that'll do it for the game. I really just ran out of energy. I'm so tired now. I should not have recorded 5 games in a row. But we scored 35 in the second quarter. What in the world? I forgot. We scored 35 unanswered points in the quarter. Dwayne Kane should not be getting any credit, dude. He didn't do anything. Oh, man. That's insanity. LaMarcus Brewer, 266, 5 touchdowns. He deserves player of the game there. Kane had touchdown, 45 yards. Rushing, Parker 43, Brewer 13, Knoll 13, Hepburn 5. We didn't really run the ball, is basically what you're seeing. Williams had 62 yards, Knoll 51, Jones 45 and 3 touchdowns. Parker 40 and a touchdown. Workman 29, 2 touchdowns. Houston 29, Berger 29. This is Jordan Houston, by the way. Berger 22, Knutson 13, Jermaine Houston had 10, Nick Hepburn had 6, and LJ Young had 4. Now drops 3 for Bryson Jones, but that's because I just kept force feeding him the ball. How many catches did he have? 8? Yeah. He got like 20 targets probably. 7 tackles for Greenwood led the team. 2 TFLs for Smith Combs, 1 for Norwegia Hapman, Laney Augustus, Littlejohn, Morris, Okori, and Greenwood. No sacks, no interceptions. Pass deflections for Holland and Daniels. Forced fumbles for Littlejohn, Morris, Carter, and Okori. Recovered by Moon, Smith, Daniels, and someone who's not showing up here. And that included a touchdown for Georgia Corey. So Georgia Corey's fumble recovery did not count in here for some reason. He definitely had a fumble recovery touchdown. So they're not going to credit him that. That's really unfortunate, actually. I feel bad for Corey. He deserves that. All right, so an insane game that gets us 1 game away from bowl eligibility. So that's huge. And now we go to next week. Please, Florida State lose. Please, Florida State lose. Please, Florida State lose. They're going to win. I know it. We get a recruit. Floyd Sturgis commits. We're top 3 for Emmanuel Ferris, and we're really the only ones in on him. I just don't see any way that as Bryson Jones wins Player of the Week again. He had 3 touchdowns. That's not that he literally didn't even do anything that time. There was nothing that could have done that. As now we drop to second. Yep, I think it's over for us. I mean, technically Auburn could win it. How badly did they win by? Let's see. Florida State. They won. Oh, they lost. Why did they jump us? They got embarrassed. They lost to an unranked Pittsburgh. And you're telling me, oh yeah, they deserve it over us? No way. Whatever. Um, I guess that'll do it for the episode. Our current commits are two uh, running backs and an edge rusher. We better hope we can get Ty Floyd. Oh boy, he's getting a recruit visit this week. Dang it. We're so screwed. Because the problem is, like, he doesn't like any of our things. Um, but I think that'll do it for today's episode. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. And I don't got anything else. So, I will catch you guys next time for our battle versus the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.